Good everyone, Ogre is video, and today we have a sub request by, and this is a very long name, and I'm only going to say it once, and then I'm just going to call him by nickname, because I'm not saying it all the time. How could you read this as no picture of Bigfoot? I think that's the full name anyway. And he's requested one of my personal favourite aircraft, the G.55 Sottoserie 0. This was one of the first planes that obviously when I was Spain and Italy, and it really got me into the swing of things with Italian aircraft because obviously I've still got, and many other veteran players still have the old Italian aircraft that was in the German tech tree, and obviously that was really the only experience I had with Italian aviation. Once the Italian tech tree came out, I was very interested in it, and I was glad to be. This nation has really good aircraft. I mean, their repair costs are a little insane, but that's because the pilots actually know how to fly them. And the Sottoserie Zero was the cheapest one that I really enjoyed, and most importantly, I had the most fun in it because of how bad allied teams were. Did have a couple of occasional dogfights in it, but I haven't really touched the aircraft all that much since spading it. I've flown it a couple of times with Fly, Harry, and a couple other lads in the Discord server, but that's not really what I would call commitment. But it still earns the rank of having that dove, which you can see just near the tail there. That's a decal, I think, from Victory Day or something like that. So the G.55 Sottoserie 0 is one of the rank 3 Italian fighters, and it's probably one of the better ones. There are other Italian fighters at this BR, around this BR, which I would consider equal, if not better. That being the G.55 Centauro Series 1 and the 205 Series 3. The 205 Series 1 is good, but it's only really good for certain tasks. So I'm not really going to put it in the same boat as what these guys can do. But if you notice, the C205 immediately jumps up by about 3k in terms of its repair. The Sottoserie goes down a little bit from the 205. And then you look at this one. Yeah, this plane was flown very cautiously, let's put it that way. But I don't mind flying myself a bit of Italy. I've always enjoyed the Italian tech tree. I mean, I'm already up to the CL13 Mark IV in terms of where I am, and all my props are spaded, and obviously I've got eyes on the premium section and stuff like that. But even so, that will likely be coming in the future sale, because obviously, as you will notice, I've got a lot of GE now. That was from a cheeky little thing we did on the Discord server, and I managed to get quite a few out of it, thanks to a couple of GE wages. But even so. So, let's jump in. I have got the, if I remember right, because convergence don't really matter on those mounted guns. I've got the Bredders set to, I think, Tracers, and the 151 set to Air. I'll just quickly check that, because I normally have that. Yes, I do. Then obviously we're not going to be taking any bombs, because, well, who needs to take bombs on a fighter like this? It's got great performance, good turn, decent climb, and pretty good ammo reserve. But let's hope it goes at least decently well, because I haven't flown anything Italy for quite some time. I'll see you all on the first match. Well, we got our first match, and we're on Battle for the Rhine. Not a bad map for the Germans, actually, and the Italians, as well as the Japanese if we get them. I kind of like this map. I mean, you do get the odd ground pounder that goes for the railway cars, so it's quite easy to intercept them and shoot them down and stuff. But yeah, a couple of things have changed in the man cave since I've recorded the last few videos. First off, I've gotten a new chair, which it's more of an office chair now. I used to have a proper gaming chair, but it just didn't support my back enough, and with an allied team, you're going to need a good back. So with this new chair, I've gotten much better back support, and most importantly, I can actually rest my arm very comfortably. Oh, you just fucked that up. As I was saying before that guy decided to interrupt us there, pretty much what happened was I've now got ability to put my right arm down on my armrest and still use the mouse rather comfortably. So it's much better comfort for me, and not only that, we've also had some changes to the windows recently had a, well, there was one of my windows that first of all had a bit of dirt on it, so I couldn't really get as much airflow in because of the sheer amount of dirt on it. Basically what happened was some knobhead around the local area threw an egg and then decided to throw a couple of other things. We don't know why they did it, but it's just how it is. But it just went from there, and obviously with that clean, now I'm getting more airflow into the man cave, so I'm not as hot, and the PC's not as hot. So it's a win-win situation. And additionally, with us having that GE, I've done the math, and it will really change like the future of videos and stuff like that, because as you may have noticed, over these last few weeks I've been doing reviews on older planes, starter planes, and things like that. The intention for that is that I want people to actually spend their money on stuff they're going to enjoy. That's the intention. So it's sort of like I would call it an operation, like Operation Save Dollar or something like that, But that's the thing, I want to make sure you lot are not spending your money on something you're not going to like. So that's why during this sale, I'm going to be picking up a couple of the newer premiums, starter pack premiums, and stuff like that. The G will get me quite far, and the starter pack premiums will be like £4 a piece, so it's no big deal. And with them being combined in a pack, I'll get a couple of days of premiums so I can just blast through the premiums and go from there. So I've got a good plan ahead of us, and we've got a good plan of what to consider and do in the future weeks. Yeah, other than that, I mean, the man cave has been looked after. I mean, I've just gotten some surge protecting plugs. So if there was to be a power cut or a power surge, the PC is protected from it. The only thing that isn't is my iPhone charger, but I honestly don't care about that because they're really cheap. So, yeah. It's just nice to have the luxury of, like, A, my PC is protected. I mean, it does need a little bit of a dust, so I'll probably do that at some point. And my speakers are protected, my monitors are protected, my PlayStation is protected, my TV, or my second monitor is protected. We've gotten 2 surge protectors down there because I've got a lot of plugs down there, including my under-desk lighting, which I don't use it often, but when I do, it looks awesome. You can change the colours on it from red to purple, which to me looks like dark blue, because obviously I'm colourblind to certain colours, blues being one of them. Right, well, straight away, judging by how the enemy team has been so far, I think this is going to be pretty short. At least in my opinion. I mean, most of the team right now is chasing that Sterling, so that'll give us a chance to jump into the actual battle and go from there. Because obviously these guys will be too busy chasing that Sterling, which is both a blessing and a curse. I see something up high actually, just over to the left. P-51, likely to be a C, because those things have been spammed a lot. Now against the C, I'm not as confident as I would be, but I think I could beat it in the G.55. P-63 over there, Spitfire there. Okay. Then there's another dot over there, but I think that's a bomber of some sort. Okay, one and I just took him out the fight. Good. I'm just worried about the Spitfire. The Spitfire is the real concern here. A, he's above me, because obviously I went to go and initially dive. But also B, he turns better than me and likely has better performance at the moment as well as energy. Unless he does that. I do apologise for my crap aim. I have not aimed nose-mounted 151s for a bit. So we won't be able to beat the Spitfire in a turn, but that's not the intention. Spark. We should be able to pull him inside here, just briefly. There we go. First kill. Watch your fire, buddy. Oh Jesus, this enemy team has died quick. Jesus. 410's being chased and the P-51's up there. Well, this is quick. Mustang's up there dealing with the 109 up there. The G2 should have a shot on him. This was very quick. Like, jeez, they've barely gotten anything. I mean, one Mustang got 2 kills, that's it. Just lost 2 planes as well, so that might actually bring it back in their favour. That's a C model. I don't care how little your weight of shot is, I am not going head on. Come here, beautiful. I'm sorry. It's like when Iron Man beat the shit out of Hulk in Avengers 2012. And he made Hulk spit a tooth out. It's like, I'm sorry. And then Hulk just beats the shit out of Hulkbuster. Great part of the film. Well, since this battle's likely to be over in the next minute, I'm going to cut to Battle 2. This has been very short. I'll see you in Battle 2. Well, welcome to Battle 2. Battle 1 was extremely quick. I've not had a match like that in quite some time. That was about an 8 to 9 minute defeat for the Allies, which I'm kind of thankful for. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the 12-7s to stealth because my aim was a little bit off. I'm not used to the 151 and the 12-7s all in the nose. So I'm leading for the Breeders and I'm over leading for the 151 pretty much. So that match was over extremely quickly. I have to give credit though, the Italians, they made some gorgeous aircraft. Like, if someone was to put me, obviously translate it to English, because I understand some of this stuff, but not all of it. If you was to put me in a fighter plane of World War II, obviously translated it for recording, I would either be in this or a P-38. Just because this aircraft's canopy, I mean, it's not got the best visibility in some areas. I mean, the frontal observation area is not very good. But it's just a gorgeous cockpit. I mean, just how well made it is. Yeah, that first match was over extremely quickly. Well, since it's probably going to take a couple of minutes to get to the battle, I'll cut to some action because, well, on this map, it normally takes about 5 to 10 minutes, so I'll see you in a couple. Well, we're back in the action. There's a Muskie that's trying to pull up for me there, but he's about to stall. A Wyvern just went in and rammed that 410 because people seem to want to give hugs nowadays. And that is that a bomber or is that a P-61? I mean, either way, I'm not going near it unless it's a weak bomber like a Sterling or something. Dodge Reeling. That sounds like a name out of Skyrim. I don't know why. That just sounds like a name out of Skyrim. Like one of the yeah, that's a Black Widow. No, hang on, no, it's P-38. I had to look a second time then. I was like, hold on. Also, minor Joe point. Why the fuck is that thing now 3-3? That thing kicks ass at 3-7 already. It doesn't need to be 3-3. It will clop. I took it out the other day, and it is a beast. Oh, hello there. Goodbye there. Girl number 1. British Thunderbolt down there, and a Hellcat flown by the frogs. Which in other words means he'll be surrendering in just a minute. Oh. Well, we don't have to worry about the Thunderbolt, because the 202 decided to give him a hug. So, that's a positive. P-39Q, but I'm going to go for this Hellcat next. No thanks. I never go head on with Hellcats, because knowing my luck, there'll be a 5N and shred my ass. I mean, it could shred your ass with just 650s, but I don't want A&M2s fighting me. As I'm sure most players don't. Yep, he's getting crafty. Thanks, teammate. No fucking warning. Ugh. Gonna black out at this rate. Should be able to pull inside of him. Where's the Hellcat? Yep, he's still turning to go to my arse. Should be able to pull it round. I just have to hope that the team can at least hold off the P-39 till I deal with this Hellcat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but we managed to get the shot in that I wanted. He's not doing too good now. We've got a Mustang coming in. That's good enough. And it's a D10. Okay. This is going to get interesting, because that is a daddy's girl. She has a bit more horse than a regular Mustang, but not by a whole lot. It's only about 100, 150. There goes you. Come on, daddy's girl, you're out of time and you're out of speed. Oh, you motherfucker! He is lucky I'm in a good mood today. Because otherwise I'd TK him. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can... Yep, immediately an arsehole, you just know. God fucking blimey. Double fire and he fucking nicks it. Jesus. German players. Whether it's flat spinning or burning, they'll always steal it. I'm glad I spaded all my German and Italian planes. As well as my Japanese planes. Well, the props, that is. I am starting to get into jets now, which... I like it. I mean, I'm getting used to it, but... Oh, that's just cheeky. Not being outsmarted by a piece of code. And you was about to take my fucking head off, so you better not do that again. Well, just one guy left, and it was that P-61. I don't have a monkey's as to where he is. Oh, there you are. Well, I'm not chasing him, that's for definite. I'm not going up there to chase the P-61, because A, it'll take forever, and B, I can't be arsed. Well, this is all we're going to be doing for the next minute or so. And then I'll decide what to do from there, because that guy's just going to sit up there. I'm going to fire a cannon for this next pass. And a cannon only. Dune Taurus, I don't want to hit a tree. Last time I met a tree, it didn't end well for me or the tree. Is he coming down? I don't know, but even so. I think we'll clear up these next ground targets and then I'll just cut back to the hangar because I'm not chasing that guy. The team's alive, which is a positive, but I'm just not chasing that guy up there. Also, audience participation, would you want one of those in game? A Willys Jeep with a 50 cal? Because I certainly would. Willys Jeep, 50 cal, rank 1 SBAA, maybe an event vehicle if you want to be dumb, which it's Gaijin, they'll always find a way to make money. Good lord, man. One more pass and then we'll cut back to the hangar. Don't even think about it. There you go. Right, well, since the Black Widow is going to be up there for a while, and I'm not chasing that thing, I'll see you all back in the hangar. Well, we're back in the hangar now. The P-61 got the bright idea on the way back, whilst I was on the way back to base, to ram the 109 that was actually up there fighting him. So, yeah, that's just how US pilots seem to be throwing games nowadays. They either seem to give each other hugs, or they just like to crash it into the ground to deny the kill. Still, I have to give credit to Bigfoot. This is a lovely plane to fly, and I'm glad I can revisit it. I do have one more sub request left, and then I am able to take more, but the last one isn't fun, and it's by Bertie. So just you wait and see. I've saved the quotation marks best for last. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the G.55 Sottoserie. Obviously, two matches because well, first match ended like 5 minutes. It felt like. And well, I'll catch you all on the next one.